Finn probably gonna end up being the one to find out what's really going on with Eric, and then they just gonna end up having to tell Eric that he lost the competition. That's what I think. Y'all comment down below what y'all think. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chester. This for the Bold and Beautiful November 28, 2023. Okay, so they've been dragging this whole Eric being sick storyline for way too long. Either they trying to buy time or they gonna make it so Finn finds out what's really going on with Eric. Because he was talking to Steffi on today's episode, and he was like, he'll have to look at his chart basically. And they already had a spoiler up in this week's episode in the article that said that Finn's gonna take a look, but they don't say what he finds. But I'm guessing for him to take a look, he gonna find out either he don't have what they've been saying he has, or he gonna find a way to cure him. Then they're gonna, cause they also steady talking about, they bringing up the competition. And I said they're gonna end up having to tell him he lost, and then he ain't gonna want to. He definitely let him make it through this. He definitely ain't gonna want to give up the office. He had an attitude. Look, he was mad before. He have an attitude anytime somebody in his office. So I said, okay, when he finds out that he lost, who's to say he gonna be wanting to give it up? I said, yeah, but hopefully the whole situation, Ridge and Eric, is over with. I hope they dropped it sooner rather than later. But yeah, I was like, okay, they keep on talking about some we gonna respect Eric's wishes and all that. You already know disrespect. You ain't even supposed to know. That's the first thing. That's the major thing. You ain't even supposed to know. But yeah, I was like, how you gonna say, look, all your kids know, Hope knows or whatever, but the rest of the family doesn't know. That's how you respect his wishes. Then you went to the doctor, and then the doctor ain't told. I said, that's a violation. I said, you ain't supposed to tell one, you ain't supposed to tell nobody outside of who they say you could tell. And then he already made it clear that he didn't want Rich to know. So you go tell them anyway, y'all done had a whole little meeting, and that's against the law. And it's bad enough that the doctor's hope. Then he didn't report back to Eric and say, oh, your son. And, then Brooke go too. Brooke and Donna, they all came. Donna ain't said nothing, but Donna doesn't know that Eric lost the competition, I don't think. But yeah, the fan was comforting Steffi because, she's sad and she's like, she hate having to pretend. They also said on another spoiler this week that she going to be struggling. And by Friday's episode, everybody going to be trying to walk on eggshells, basically, to keep Eric from finding out. Because he's supposed to do this whole little event thing that's centered around his collection. Centered around his collection. I don't know if they're talking about the new collection he's trying to do or the one that just passed. But I said, yeah, some type of way he going to overhear somebody talking or something. Somebody brought up a good point. Or it would be an interesting storyline. They brought up the fact that maybe Eric's faking, that he brought in the doctor just so he could win, not win the competition, but be back in the office or whatever. And I said, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, at this point, the way they dragging it, something gonna happen. Either Finn gonna find out he don't have what he said, something. I said, I wouldn't be shocked. But then it was like, why would he be hiding the blood from Donna or whatever? But yeah, he's still coughing up blood and everything. Ridge, he just look like a sad puppy. He's so sad. He gonna go to Eric. He want to work with Eric one more time. Eric never. I don't think Eric ended up saying yes or no, did he? I said he been avoiding the conversation. I mean, to be fair, he did go to him originally, but he was tuning him out. He wasn't listening. Now that you find out he's sick, allegedly, because we don't know. We don't officially know. We know what the doctor said, but we ain't seen the doctor lately. But yeah, now that he's sick, you want to work with him. Brooke told me, I think that's a great idea and everything. Her and Katie was talking about Eric, and it's his decision, and we have to respect his wishes. Y'all done already disrespected his wishes by telling everybody who ain't supposed to know. But the fact that they dragging it on for so long, I wouldn't be shocked if they have a twist or if Finn finds out he's not as sick as they thought, or he finds a cure or whatever. Now, if they write him out, I hope they do him justice or whatever. But considering the whole little fashion show, like I said, y'all know I've been saying this since this thing started. I thought that all this was gonna come out during the fashion show, or at least when they read the results. They over here playing games at this point. Every time you see Eric, he talking about the competition. He's still talking about the competition. But yeah, RJ just feels guilty and sad, and he talking about his granddad and Luna comforting him, and they look. They talking about how, what did he say? He never, y'all know the same old corny line. I never met anybody like you, or, oh, I haven't been able to trust anybody. Y'all know the same thing they use in every show, every storyline, and they be lying. But yeah, I'm ready to see her storyline. I'm ready to see if Bill is actually her daddy. But yeah, that's all that happened. I ain't do no review yesterday. Nothing went on except Hope and Deacon. They both disagree with each other's partner, who they dating or whatever. And Hope told Deacon, I feel so sorry for Deacon, but at the same time, you can't, because he made this choice. What did he think was gonna happen? Sure, I thought he had already made the choice, chose Sheila, but when she made it clear that he wasn't gonna have nothing to do with his, not only her but the grandkids too, he felt some type of way. But let's see if he felt some type of way enough to break things off Sheila. We'll see. Somebody said that he gonna end things with Sheila, and then that's what's gonna set Sheila off or whatever. But nah, like they can't just introduce storylines, good storylines or whatever, or interesting storylines, and then drop them joints. The one I want to see them find out what he did in regards to Judge. I want to see them find out about him being engaged to her. What do you mean? All this for nothing. Should have had Hope get a little ultimatum when she learned that he was engaged to Sheila. Should have learned about they should have had Finn be the one to find out before Stephanie even came back, before having her come back herself and hit folks and get them a black eye. They should have had Finn come there and find out, one, that that Dika was meeting up with the judge and he's responsible or whatever. Then find out about the engagement. But no, they missed their opportunity. Now it's like, whatever, we don't care. But we just gotta just watch and see what happens next. But that's it, y'all. Let me know what y'all thought of this episode down below. Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Road to 10,000 subscribers. Until next time, deuces. Have a great rest of the day and be safe.